Wheatberry. You guys all know
Wheatberry.
Wheatberry.
Yeah. We've heard the Wheatberry stories.
Yeah.
The Wheatberry stories.
Yeah.
We saw a potato in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
I think Mike York, was it Mike York? I think he told us.
Oh yeah, go on.
I think he told the story about Wheatberry had 3 wheels.
Yeah.
Carved a potato, made it look like a wheel, and sold the set.
And the wheel looked the potato looked just like, dude, craftsmanship. You know what I mean? Like,
We tried it here. Kelly tried to carve one. It didn't look
I
anything.
still have it. We still have it in the freezer.
No way.
Yeah. I carved it, and I told
It doesn't look anything like a wheel.
It kind of does. Should I get it real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, dude,
Show
let's
him the
see it.
fucking Wheatberry wheel.
Dude, Wheatberry was badass. He's
was-
the original Hell Rider with us. You know,
It was funny
Hellride
because
crew.
we had Gino Iannucci on the show, and he's like Kelly's like favorite skater.
Right.
During Gino's episode, we had Kelly carving a potato.
No way.
Yeah.
Which was really weird, but dude, it's not that bad.
From here,
it's
it looks
old,
like
it's-
it looks like it's got like you were skating in the city and it got flat spots.
Yeah.
That
It's a little
looks
flat
from here,
spotters,
like,
but
yeah.
So maybe you could sell an old set of wheels.
Yeah,
and
I
put
could
that
probably
in.
sell
If you have 3 old wheels.
used wheels.
Yeah.
I can sell
We
that.
used to do that all the time. Me, Joe, all of us, when we didn't have no money, we go up to Haight Street and sell them to the hippies and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean? Buy pizza. Like
Right.
back then it was cheap to live, but yeah, Wheatberry is very talented at stuff like that. I think-
Legend, from what I can understand.
Yeah, he ripped, man.
Yeah.
He still calls me 20 times a day.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
answer that much. I love him to death, though.
yeah. Wow.
He's something else, man.
Right.
He's like the mayor of Tenderloin, like the gnarly area.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, wow.
He would show up at the skate park at Potrero. Mm-hmm. He would get his food stamps, and dude, we were hanging out there, and he walking up to the park. You guys want to grill some food? And he had bought all this food with his food stamps, and he's tugging actually a grill, front end grill of a vehicle, like you. Wherever the fuck he got it, and he's gonna use that to grill food. Where nothing, so he broke a bunch of like cinder blocks and used that, like, and then he put coal and started to light, like, you want to grill some food, not a barbecue grill, but
Right,
a car grill.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was nice of him to buy everybody food, though.
yeah. No one
Barbecue.
eats it. Like, whenever we had,
nobody.
his fingers are fucking, he's gnarly. It looks like he's got cheese blocks for teeth, you know? Like, dude, I had some pretty fucked up teeth, but next to him, I looked pretty fucking damn good. You know what I mean? And I had like 8 teeth, you know what I mean? Yeah, and, yeah.
So nobody ate the food.
No.
He
Dude,
cooked for himself.
Every time we barbecue, everyone would be like, dude,
Should
no.
get a shopping cart.
Yeah,
That's true, too.
we do that one. That one works for sure. Yeah. So whenever we would barbecue, don't say Wheatberry 3 times like Beetlejuice. And if you do, he shows
Show
up.
up.
Every time we barbecued, he would show up.
It was like a smoke signal.
Yes, he'd smell it from the tenderloin, right? And then he would come in like, here comes Wheatberry, and he'd go straight to the food. What's that? And put his finger right on it, and everyone's like, fuck, I'm not eating it. Like, you know what I mean? So it'd be all he'd get the grub. He knew what he was doing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Speaking of teeth, you got new teeth?
Yes.
Yeah. Look great. Whoa.
They're like titanium and
Jesus
porcelain.
Christ. You could pull a fucking Mac truck with those things.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
How is it though now? Because your teeth were bad, like you said, bad for a long time, right? How many years do you think you had bad teeth?
Dude, and when I was 23, I fucking got in a fight with this dude over an ex-girlfriend. I beat him up. I went back for seconds to go whoop on him some more at a punk rock show, right?
Okay.
So I go into the punk rock show. I was at Todd Prince, J.J. Rogers' house in San Jose. And they were all going to a punk rock show, and I knew that dude was going to be there. So I went there, and I was wasted, and I was going to go beat him up, and I was starting shit inside the place.
Right.
And they kicked me out, the bouncers. I was like, fuck you. So I got into the bouncers too, right? And then at the end of the show, Todd Prince, and he was a lot older than me, and he could fight. Like, he was known to knock motherfuckers out. And I was just a little guy, and I had braces, perfect teeth. I just got my brace. I had nice teeth. And he went and bought a slice of pizza, a hot slice of pizza. And I walked by, and I fucking slapped it while he went to take a bite, and it burned his face.
On his face.
In his face. And we were drinking all day, all night, you know what I mean? And I went across the street, ran, and I'm just like, I'm just pestering. I like to get under people's skin.
Sure.
And he wasn't having it. I think Jason had, like, some younger dudes were there, and he didn't like that shit. And so we ended up colliding with each other. And we started fighting. The bouncers came out and kind of separated us, and they started laying into me. And I was on the ground with the bouncers, and he ran up, and he had steel-toe boots, and kicked me in the face, and it fucking knocked one of them out, fucking chipped another one, fucked them up. And then when I got into drugs, I let them go, and fucking they just started going, and then
because drugs will fuck your teeth up too.
They will fucking rot your teeth out. Yeah, and I was on the streets for fucking however many years. You know what I mean? So I wasn't taking care. You know what I mean? I just kind of yeah. He felt bad, and he gave me like $1,500, but dude, they wanted a lot of money up front.
Dentists are expensive.
Yeah,
one tooth can cost a couple grand.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. When I was in prison, every time I go to jail, they don't do cosmetics. They just pluck them. And I like whenever I go to jail, the drugs would wear off, and then that paint. Like, dude, there ain't nothing worse than a fucking tooth. I'd rather be stabbed, shot, whatever, than a toothache. Sure. Dude, they're fucking painful. Yep. So I get them plucked, and I started getting as many as I could. And when I went to prison the last time, I got 12 pulled at once.
At one time.
At one time. Oh. They put me on Insure, whatever.
Drinks,
because I couldn't eat. And then they had a good dental program there, and they gave me those flipper ones.
Oh, the little retainer type thing.
Yeah, retainers, but they were big. You know what I mean? It was like they covered the
almost,
Yeah, and dude, for like 2 months or something, they had to heal. And I was almost paroling to leave, and they weren't there yet. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna have to get in trouble to fucking
finish this.
I didn't want to leave without them. You know what I mean? But they came right before I paroled, and I got them. Wow. But I remember and I still had a chipped tooth, and they didn't do cosmetics. So they put the flippers in and smile, and they walked away. And like the dentist and the assistant were whispering, looking at me, and I'm like, fuck, I hope nothing's wrong. Take them back and have to, whatever reason. Yeah. And they come back, and they're like, look, man, your teeth are great. We're not supposed to do this, but we're gonna bondo up the rest of that tooth so it even out, because I had all the teeth, but I still had that chip. You know what I mean? So they weren't supposed to do that. So like, you can't tell no one. We're gonna bond. So they hooked me up. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's cool.
But then like started doing drugs after that, and I not like they were like nubs. You know what I mean? Like, and then they would get so bad. I pulled 2 out with pliers. Myself, and then neck face pulled out 2 with pliers.
Dude.
Yeah, because they would just hurt so fucking bad. I get them a little loose to where, like, you know what I mean? Because the gum was starting to go down. Like, get them loose enough where they'd be easier to pull out.
Yeah.
One time I had neck face get a BB gun, dude, and I went across his room and I shoot it out, and he tried to shoot it, and it fucking hit me in the neck. He'd miss. What? But like,
they puncture your skin?
No, it left a big old fucking red welt. Yeah, it fucking hurt. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
just talking about teeth make me cringe.
Yeah, definitely, dude. And yeah, dude, 4 teeth I pulled with pliers.
That's insane.
And then, like, fucking, what was it? I was at Potrero Skate Park, and fucking, me and Priya got into it one morning.
Okay.
And I went to go skate, and she fucking. Cause I take my teeth out at night, and we got in an argument, and she fucking hid them from me. So I couldn't find my teeth, and I only had 8 teeth at the time left, right? And without the retainer things. Yeah. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm out of here. So I went to the skate park, and it's Potrero. It's a rough park, and they would run people out. This one dude was always fucking with someone, and this one kid wasn't coming around no more because they would fuck with them, and he was there. I'm like, dude, you could skate here anytime, dude. Like, we got you. Like, dude, don't let no one run you out of here. Like, so the dude overheard it, and he's like, what, you think this is your fucking park? Like, fuck you. What's up? And I'm like, come on down, motherfucker, right? And I've been working with grind line, and I had a fucked up shoulder, right? But he comes on down. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna give you the first punch. You get the first punch. Swing as hard as you can, but I'm just letting you know I'm biting a chunk out of your face.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm biting a chunk out of I'm eating your face. And because I had a fucked up shoulder, and I fucking I've bitten people before, and it's just like Hannibal Lecter. I was like, I'm going to just take a chunk out of your fucking face, dude.
Okay.
He swung. I fucking grabbed him, dipped him, and we locked up. And he wouldn't let go. I had wrapped his hair, and we're headbutting, smacking his head. He's trying to get out, whatever. We're stuck. And then somehow our faces finally connected, and I just fucking grabbed it, and I went to just dig in on his cheek.
Yeah.
And then fucking my one tooth fucking gave out. And it fell out and it landed in my mouth, and we're face to face, right out his cheeks right here, and so like it fell in my mouth.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I spit it at him, and the tooth hit him in the face, and it bounced off him and hit me back in the face, and then landed on the ground like a pinball machine, like a pinball in the pinball game. He jumped up, and I had a fucking ring of blood around. He's like, he bit my fucking face. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah.
So you only had 7 teeth.
And then I only had 7
You
teeth.
really gummed his face.
I know. Yeah. Right.
And so then fucking Priya did a GoFundMe. I didn't want to do it, but we did it.
Yeah.
And I raised some money. And
amazing.
I was going to go to Costa Mesa. I was going to use Grosso's number because this dude's like, you get a grant and you could get, because it's fucking a lot of money.
A lot of
dude,
money.
big money.
I mean, you're talking about a full set of teeth.
Yeah. And I think, so Priya's like, was talking to these people. I went and seen them. Mm-hmm. They're like 60 grand or something, right?
Yeah,
Something I would never be able to pay off the rest of my life, right? And I'm like, can I take a photo with you with the dentist? Because I wanted to show people what I was doing.
Yeah.
And he's like, what is it for? So he figured out who I was or whatever. Right. And I asked Bam to post it too, because he's got a lot of viewers. And then some people from Vegas hit him up. And we're like, dude, we could do it. And it's within 24 hours, this
24
and that.
24 hours.
24 hours, right? And so Priya started like bartering, like who could do it for cheaper. And it so happened that these two dentists, one's in Vegas and one's in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
They went to college together.
No
like they have
way.
like, and they're like, you're trying to steal my my client, dude. You know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
Priya's working it. Well, whoever can do it for cheaper. And this guy, you know, so the people in Vegas, because it would have took, like I would have got him in Costa Mesa and it would have took a year. Like you get him for a certain amount and then you have to get him replaced. You know, like it would have been a long process. These people in Vegas were like, dude, we do it in 24 hours and you'll be fucking grubbing after that. And it goes, if you could...
How do they do that? Is it implants?
Implants.
Huh?
And like you could see how they...
Oh, wow.
See how they
The whole
stop right
ridge,
here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So like...
So the gums are even fake.
Yes,
Right,
so,
those-
dude, I had
those are-
the worst of the worst. So they were like, all right, because I'm older and like I had no bone around where I didn't have the teeth. They started sink, you know what I mean? And so they had to do a sinus lift, whatever the fuck that is, and a bone graft on top and bottom.
Oh, damn.
But they didn't take no bone graft, like they like fake bone, whatever.
Fake bone, yeah.
So they pulled the 7 teeth out.
Are you awake for this whole thing?
No, they put you out.
Okay.
And then they fucking from shooting drugs. I had no veins, so it took fucking like an hour to even find. It was embarrassing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
sorry, dude, you know what I mean? So that finally happened. Then they put you under for like 5 hours, and they pulled the teeth out, stitched it up, and then they packed the fucking whatever a sinus lift. I don't even exactly know what that is. And then they did a bone graft on top and bottom, gave me more bone so they could put the rods.
Oh, gotcha.
So when I woke up, I had these rods coming out the tops and then the bottom. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you woke up with just rods.
Like spikes coming out of my from top and bottom.
And all your
And
teeth are gone.
all my teeth are gone,
Yeah.
and my face is swollen. But like,
And you don't want to bite down either like that.
I know.
yeah, you have to be. You know what I mean? The pre-one got me some mashed potatoes, and
Right. Some
part of the
insurers.
deal was I had to have Bam there, like to promote it. Like they wanted me to put it on Vice. I'm like, dude, I don't got it like that,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
But I might be able to talk to them to get it on their website.
They wanted a little publicity.
Yeah,
too.
and they
Right.
picked me. They hooked it up. This
Yeah.
dude Jarrett's a good dude, and they did a dude for Sopranos. Who was that? Jake the Snake, the wrestler. He's like from a long time ago in
Right.
Dallas. Some Dallas. I don't know, another wrestler. Dude.
Okay.
Some whatever, small time slut, whatever
Sure.
the fuck. But Viceland helped me out to get it on there, and I flew Bam out, and he showed up, and dude, they hooked me up, dude.
24 hours.
24
New
hours.
fucking teeth.
So when I woke up in the surgery, I had the spikes, and I went back to the hotel. I was out of it, so I went to sleep. And when I woke up in the morning, 9 in the morning, I went back, and they had these for me. And they fucking like a skateboard, the bolts to trucks, like lock it in. That's what they did, and they just fucking and this fucking like a fucking drill, like a skateboard with trucks. And they're fucking locked in. They're a little bit like I still gotta go back and get them ready. Like when I smile, they get stuck up here a little bit,
does it?
but
Okay.
they'll tune them up for me. You know what I mean?
Oh, you get a tune-up.
Yeah, dude, they totally like if they shit, whatever, like they want their titanium, you know what I mean? I could eat whatever the fuck I want. Like before I could, like Julian used to feel so bad for me because I couldn't fucking eat. Like I couldn't break down the food that much and it'd get stuck. Like Pri would eat with me and we'd be talking and I'd swallow and it'd get stuck in my, cause I couldn't chew it.
Choking,
yeah. And I'd be getting mad cause she's trying to talk to me and I'm like, can't breathe. Like, she's like, I'm gonna have to do the fucking Heimlich maneuver on you. You know what I mean? Dude. But 24 hours, dude.
How did you know? Did they show you what you would look like, what the teeth are going to be like? Or are you just kind of going in like, dude, just give me teeth? And I mean, did you have like photo before and after? You know, because they can, you know, Photoshop stuff and show you what you look like.
Right. And they did that. This place was the best place in the country. So like, and they did it all on the same property. Like they had where they made the teeth, but they did like the Tony Hawk video game where they put all the things, like they had like a sequence, like, and they do a fucking
3D
thing of your 3D, all that,
yeah.
and they put them in like what you look like. They measure my like, dude. It's the best place in the country. You know what I mean? And they made sure, you know, in 24 hours. It's nuts, dude. I can't.
What was the place called?
G4 Golpa. That's Golpa was the dentist that did it. Okay, and dude, he had like never posted anything before, and like he posted it. He was like happy for him. Like, dude, you changed my fucking life, dude. Like, dude, I flossed with shoelaces because I had big gaps. Like, my teeth were fucked up.
Wow.
It was funny when I got him kicked out. When I woke up that morning drunk at Todd and JJ's, I was like, dude, I always wanted a missing tooth. I always wanted a knocked out tooth. And it happened that night.
You said that in the morning. Yeah.
And it happened later on that night. I was so stoked. Even though, you know what I mean? But I just thought it looked cool. You know what I mean? Having a missing tooth.
Right.
And you could go down on a girl and they're a little downstairs there. You could suck it between there and like a punching bag, with your tongue.
There's like techniques to not having a tooth.
Sex technique for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do it so well, you make the legs shake so bad, they get a cramp in their big toe. You could shake the toe, pulse right off their toenail. Orgasm, miss.
Dude, their toenail.
Yeah, make it explode. I'll go down there for hours.
Now you're doing the tickling.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
Make it wet like Niagara Falls. Yeah. I love it. So I'd use it to my advantage.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Can't do that now.
Yeah, no.
I had to give up that talent.
Right. And then I wanted a wheel with Spitfire. I'm the older dude, and they got the younger dudes to give wheels to now. And I'm like, dude, I want a wheel still, and I just didn't know how to do it. I'm like, so I can't. Fuck. How about Jim? Or I told Julian first, like, dude, what if I pull a tooth out with pliers, and you give me a center wheel, and we'll stash it in one of the wheels and sell it out there, and whoever buys will buy
like the golden ticket.
Yeah, the golden ticket. And that's how I got another wheel with my name on it.
Did they actually put the tooth in the wheel? Did anybody
videoed it? But it never. I don't know who. It could have been somebody
who didn't even know.
Yeah.
And it's like there was a tooth in my set of wheels.
Yeah, and be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like,
little do they know. It's your tooth.
Yeah, a lot of stuff with teeth, man. Like we fucking were in Canada. Me, Mickey Reyes. It was a bunch of it. I don't even think I think Join rode for real. He got in some trouble and wasn't on the trip no more. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
But, so I'm with all the real dudes. I think Kelch was on there, Huff, bunch of dudes, and we're going through the Canadian border. And whenever I get hit by someone, because I still like to fight, but have big dudes like these stars. That's how many times I've been knocked out. Like I'd find the biggest dude, and like if you knock me out, and I go sleep, I'll wake up, I'll shake your hand, but if you don't knock me out, we're fighting. You know what I mean? I just was a shithead. Okay. But so I got hit once, and I had a part of my tooth come out, and I put it in my wallet, and we're coming through the border, and we were almost to the border, and we were talking shit to someone driving next to us right before, and they called, whatever, we got fucking sucked into the border thing, and they took us away, strip searched us, and they were going through my wallet. And they thought they had something with us, right? And they go through my wallet, and they get to find a piece of my tooth. And they're like, this lady opens it. She's like, I got it. She thought it was like a crack rock, right? And she's like holding it. And I was like, that's a piece of my tooth. And she's like, dropped it. She got all disgusted. Like, she thought it was cracked. She thought she scored. Yeah, I'm like, no, it's a piece of my rotten tooth. You know what I mean?
God. So that you got through the border, okay.
Yeah, and then after that, we got let go. Yeah.
How does the teeth feel now? You feel good?
Yes.
Did it change your like demeanor? Did it change like almost like who you are almost.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I looked like a fucking crackhead before, even though I was fucking on drugs. Even when I wasn't fucking tore up, I still like this. It made my lips, they weren't right. You know what I mean? My teeth were still fucked up, and I couldn't eat, but now I could just bite into anything, and I'd be so miserable before, just gnarly toothaches and fucking Julian's like, ugh, I feel so bad, because I'd just be like having to use like 2 teeth to eat, and like, dude, it was just a fucking.
So you feel like a new man.
Yeah, dude. Now I could just tear into anything, like G4, Golpa, and Jarrett. These dudes helped me out. I owe them a lot. You know what I mean?
That's cool, man.
Yeah, like, dude, without them,
that's great, man. Dude,
I get looked at different. I get treated with a little bit of respect.
Bit,
It's
huh?
fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, dude.
I mean, you have better teeth than all of us here combined.
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
Yeah, people trip like, dude, you got beautiful teeth. I just go, I'm addicted to brushing my teeth. You should brush your teeth when you're younger. Don't eat candy and stuff. You know what I mean? Try and go with it. You know?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking lucky, man. And now that I'm off drugs and stuff, dude, I love to fucking eat. Dude, yeah. I could eat corn on the cob and stuff. You know what I
there you
mean?
go.
Like anything, ribs. Yeah.
I mean, you said they're like titanium or something.
Yeah,
You could just
titanium
rip through fucking anything.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I could bite, dude. If I got in a fight with that dude now, he definitely would have no fucking face.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It would be like that Hannibal Lecter part 2. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, fuck, he's very lucky.
Who do you think has better teeth, Steve-O, Beeble, or yourself?
Damn, Beebles. See, there was 3. Beebles and Steve-O, they're up there. Yeah, I think Beebles probably got the top ones. Like, there was 3. I had 3 colors to pick from. Like a little grungy yellow, like a little darker
Tarnish, yeah.
gray or whatever, and then these
Pearly
ones,
whites.
These were the middle one. Then they even had a brighter one.
Oh wow.
And I'm glad I didn't go with the.
No, those look pretty bright though.
Yeah.
I can imagine what bright. Like,
Dude, yeah, like if it'd be like glow in the dark.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
night, you know what I mean? Like a full moon or
Right.
something in my mouth. Yeah, like when I got them done and came out, and Priya was in the lobby.
Sure. Yeah.
She fucking and bam, dude. The look on her, dude. They fucking. Priya started crying. She had to leave. She had to split, and then Bam was just like, he had to leave too. He was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was crazy.
Whole new person.
That's really cool. though,
Fucking
man.
trip.
Dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Change your
Dude, so many
life.
people like on my fucking whatever social media
Instagram
bullshit, like,
stuff,
dude, we
yeah.
want your old teeth back. Like, what? You know what I mean? We want that. Like, I just changed my voice has changed, whatever they say, you know. But dude, I'm just so happy I could eat now.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's fucking crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because once you see, we all know you without the teeth, and then we see you with the teeth, and at first it's like, oh shit, like that's rad. But I know, it's like, but now it's like normal. Now
Yeah.
it's like I can't even remember you without the
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you
It's like-
posted, you got the teeth. It like broke the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was like, "Dude, Andy Murray got new teeth." Everyone's talking about it. I remember being here when that happened. I was like, "Dude, I don't even know Andy, but this is fucking awesome."
Yeah. B-ball even fucking hit me up. Like, dude, I was stoked. Like, hell yeah, dude. Like, yeah.
And you don't have to brush. I mean, I think you
I
do.
do, but like they give you a water pick and they give you the
okay.
certain kind of floss that
Oh, so you just have to go in
you can
between.
slide it. Yeah,
So you still
All
have
right.
to do.
So they went one giant bridge in a way.
yeah. It's like it's all connected, like all here, and then like like
Down there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you still got to do a little maintaining.
Yeah, a little
Let 'em
maintaining,
maintain.
but
Okay.
they won't turn yellow.
No?
Like, you know what I
Sick.
mean? Like, dude, I'm fucking good.
dude.
I could not brush my teeth for a long time and they'll stay white. You know what I mean?
kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous, dude.
Yeah, but it's cool, man. I got lucky
That's
for sure.
amazing,
Yeah.
dude.
That's a trip, man.
What was the first thing you ate when you got the new teeth? Did you go out and get a nice fat juicy steak?
I did eat some food. You know what? I can't even remember. I just think I was just so in awe. I could just eat anything. You know what I mean? Like, I was just happy just to have the teeth,
Sure,
but
yeah.
I'm pretty cooked, but I was just so happy just to be able to eat anything. You know?
Yeah. We take it for granted almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like those little things you take for granted.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, you do not know how important teeth are. And, like,
seriously.
Sure.
Yeah, until you lose them.
Right.
Yeah, dude, and like how old they can make you look. Like it just
yeah.
fucks everything up, man. It's fucking crazy.